let's review how to do the LCM and GCF for a set of numbers. We're going to start with the numbers 48 and 72. Now remember, my personal preference is to do the subsequent division. So I want to remind myself of my prime numbers because that's how I'm going to do my division. Oops, that should be 13. So 48 and 72 are both even, so I can divide them by 2. Half of 48 is 24, half of 72 is 36. For those of you who do not remember or do not know that, do your long division. 7 divided by 2 is 3. 12 divided by 2 is 6. They're both even again, so I'm going to again divide by 2. Half of 24 is 12, half of 36 is 18. They are still even, so I can continue to use 2. Half of 12 is 6, half of 18 is 9. They're not both even anymore, but they are both divisible by 3, so I will divide them by 3. 6 divided by 3 is 2, 9 divided by 3 is 3. There is nothing that can divide into 2 and 3, so I know I am now done. As a reminder, my GCF is right out here. So to find my GCF, it would be 2 to the third times 3, or 2 times 2 times 2 times 3. I'd like to write it out actually when I'm doing the GCF and LCM, just because I find it easier to maintain. 2 times 2 is 4. 4 times 2 is 8. 8 times 3 is 24. So the GCF is 24. Now the LCM, we can find the LCM because the LCM is all of these numbers around the outside. Notice it makes that shape of the L. So it's really the GCF and then times 2 times 3. So when I'm going to do LCM, it's going to be 2 times 2 times 2 times 3 times 2 times 3. Now it's really kind of up to you the best way that you want to do this, but here's what I would notice. 2 times 2 times 2, so that was 8 we said before, times 2 more is 16. And then I have 3 times 3, which is 9. So I just need to know what 16 times 9 is. That's 54. 9 times 1 plus 5 is 14. So my LCM is 144. Again, that's using my subsequent division, which is my preferred method. Let's try one more example. On here, we're going to find the GCF and LCM of 27 and 63. I'll just jot down my prime numbers to remind myself. 27 and 63, they're not even, so 2 is not going to work, but I do know that they are both multiples of 3. So 27 divided by 3 is 9. 63 divided by 3 is 21. Those are both multiples of 3, so I can divide by 3 again. 3 and 7, and there is nothing that will divide evenly into 3 and into 7. So my GCF is out here. My GCF in this case is a simpler one. 3 times 3, which is 9. And then my LCM is all of these. 3 times 3 times 3 times 7. Now my 3 times 3 is 9. 3 times 7 is 21. That's my preferred way to look at it. 9 times 1 is 9. 9 times 2 is 18. So my LCM is 189.